Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Edward, and I welcome you to a powerful presentation on something that is changing lives across the globe at the moment. Okay, and straightforward. The question before you right now is, could $500 change your life forever? I really don't know what that means to you right now. I mean, $500. I don't know what it can do for you, and I don't know how much that means to you. But the fact is this, and the question is this: could $500 change your life for? Now, PythonSignals has some advice for you. Now, PythonSignal is not a company. PythonSignal is a community. All right, I'm a member, and we have over 14,000 members at the moment. Now, it's a community that got an opportunity for you where you can get to grow your money while the money is in your hands. The money will still be in your hands, but you get reports, you get tips, you get information, vital information that will put you ahead of the world, that will give you a future, that will give you a hope, that will ensure that you are head and shoulder above every other person. That is the opportunity that is staring at you at this moment. Friends, we are sick and tired of giving out our hard-earned money to individuals or to companies to manage and to grow for us. Yes, personally, I know, and I know several persons out there know also that we need more money when we are old than we do now. But the fact is that because we need more money, we have been giving out our money for people to grow for us. Guess what? We be hitting us with one negative story or the other. But thank God that PythonSignals has come to rescue. They're saying, no, give not your money to any man. Give it not to any company. Hold it while we tell you what to do, what the banks are doing, what these corporate bodies are doing. We'll be telling you what to do with your money, while the money grew in your hand. Friends, PythonSignals is currently in 5 continents and, of course, over 40 countries. There are 3 pioneers that are steering the ship of PythonSignals. We have Marius Landman, the chief data analyst. This man has been doing his duty in a couple of years now. Now, he has a superb algorithm with which he gives us a direction, a guide on what to do in the crypto space. Friends, Gavin Victor is the director of business operation. Of course, Eduke Nax, the director of marketing. We shall get to know more about these people as we go along. Now, please take note of this fact. PythonSignals is not a company, like I did mention earlier, and of course, it's not an investment platform. So you are not going to give them any money, whether it's $1, $10, $1,000, $1 million, 1,000, I mean, whatever amount it is, you are not going to give PythonSignals any money. All right. One thing you are going to give to them is subscription. You're going to subscribe for reports, for tips. I mean, tips that will help you to take it from where you are now to where you want to be on financially. So, friends, it is not an investment program. Neither will you get returns from them. How will you get returns when you don't have your money with them? Friends, to become a member of this community, it is free, absolutely free. We don't sell physical product here. We don't sell juice. We don't sell multivitamins. Guess what we sell? Guess what we sell? Future. That's what PythonSignals sell. You get to find out what that means. Now, you don't need to be experienced for you to be part of what we are doing. No, you don't. You don't need any experience. Okay? It is not a pyramid scheme, as we do not take money from Peter to pay Paul. Okay? You are going to pay something. And what is that? $500 subscription to the community. All right? For what? For tips. For what? For reports that will help you be ahead of the market, and help you be ahead of the game, that will ensure that you grow your money while your money is right in your hands. You do not need to quit your job for you to be part of PythonSignals. Now, if you want to earn extra while you are growing your money in your hands, friends, you need to work with us for only 30 days. That if you choose to work with us, if you choose to earn extra, then you have support 100% available for you. Friends, if you again want to earn extra, then you can get your $500 back in 3 months or yes, it is possible. Guess what? You will also enjoy some continuous income flow. I will explain this as we move on. Now, PythonSignals is the fastest growing Bitcoin subscription-based community in the world with opportunities. Remember, we are not just subscribing to get reports with Bitcoin. We are also exposed to some good opportunities. Follow me. Now, PythonSignals, everything we do PythonSignals revolves around Bitcoin. And you may want to ask, hey, why Bitcoin? I will answer that question. Why Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin isn't about getting your money out of your country. It is simply about getting your country out of your money. I will explain in case you don't understand that. When you have Bitcoin, friends, you will have no limitation. You will live your life without boundaries. You will live your life without limitations. That you have money in one country will not stop you from having money in another country if for any reason you move without your money. But if you have Bitcoin, because your Bitcoin is not practically resident in that country, guess what? Wherever you find yourself, your Bitcoin moves along with you. So Bitcoin is about you getting your country out of your money. Now let's talk about fiat currency, a local currency, in comparison with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency as well. Now with your fiat currency, your local currency, there's so much you could do 10, 20 years ago, all right? But today, that is not possible, because what you could do with $20 bill, when you walk into the grocery store, you can't do the same anymore. Why? Inflation has eaten deep into our local currency. It has eaten deep, so deep, that what you could buy 20 years ago, you can't do the same anymore. Fine, but for Bitcoin, reverse is the case. What you couldn't do before with Bitcoin, today you can do it. Now, 10 years ago, you could barely buy anything with Bitcoin. No wonder in 2010, a man bought 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. 10,000 Bitcoin. But today, 1 Bitcoin is over $8,000, and that can do a lot. 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 1 Bitcoin can buy cars, 1 Bitcoin can buy houses. Just give it some time. That is where we are. Friends, let's look at our gold, Bitcoin, and our local currency. In this case, let's look at dollars. You agree with me that there's so much limitations around dollars. Of course, after trade by barter, our forefathers went into buying and selling with precious stones like gold. At that point, gold was a means of transaction. Guess what happened? The government came and took over and pushed that away, and introduced money. They introduced dollars. They introduced your local currency. I mean, depending on where you're listening from. That has been a problem.
Hello.
It never took care of.
Hello. Is the noise still there? Is the noise still there?
Friends, do you know that today we can say that gold was the God's money, accepted. Our local currency, government money, accepted. Bitcoin, the people's money, is your money, is my money. No government, no a central bank of any country has power, has power over Bitcoin. That is why Bitcoin is taking over. It is built on a blockchain technology. As a result, it is taking over. That is why here we are telling you that Bitcoin evolution has started. In terms of value, Bitcoin cannot be manipulated. No, it can't. The local currency, and in any time, it can't be manipulated. That is why government can do what they like anytime with your fiat currency, with the local, with the currency of your country. But that cannot be done with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is built on a technology called blockchain technology, which cannot be manipulated. All right. Now, when it comes to a cross-country transfer period with cryptocurrency, friends, it is instant, about 30 minutes or less. But it can take 2 to 5 days for any money transfer from one country to the other, sometimes even more than that. Now, for transparency, friends, Bitcoin is traceable. Bitcoin, it can be tracked. It can be tracked. But of course, with local currency, you can promote so much things, so much. Friends, cross-country transfer period, cost, talking about remittance, the cost of transferring money from one country to the other is very cheap with Bitcoin. but very, very high, very expensive with local currency, between 7 and 15%, sometimes even more than that. Now for growth, Bitcoin has been appreciating since 2010, while local currency have been depreciating in the last 10 years. Friends, the future advantage of Bitcoin is powerful. Now, it is built on trust. You know, the banks have been there, are playing the role of trust between two parties when it comes to transaction. That is what Bitcoin has come to the place. That's the role Bitcoin is playing right now. That is why many will prefer to do business with Bitcoin rather than local currency, because the bank standing as trust is doing more harm than good. Yes, they were relevant once upon a time, but not anymore. Not anymore. Their relevance is becoming unacceptable. Hence, Bitcoin comes to the rescue. So the trust is increasing for Bitcoin again, because Bitcoin is built on a technology called blockchain technology. Friends, here are some facts you need to hold very dearly when it comes to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not a company. Take note of that. Bitcoin is not money doubler. Bitcoin does not discriminate. Whether you are black, white, whatever position you find yourself, Bitcoin does not discriminate. Bitcoin is currently used in over 1 or 2 countries as we speak in the world. There are over 4,000 ATMs in the world. Guess what? 85% of that number is resident in the US alone. Bitcoin has never crashed. Bitcoin has never crashed. Never. Bitcoin crashed. Okay. Now, you know, many a time people have come to say Bitcoin crashed, Bitcoin has crashed. No, when you say something has crashed, Bitcoin started off from 1 cent, 3 cents, 10 cents, $1. It has never gone back to $1. No, it hasn't. It has never gone back to $1. For your information, for every 4 years, Bitcoin that is made available to the world is halved. By 2021, it will be halved again. And as a result, the level at which we are now, $8,000. Bitcoin may never come down to $8,000 again. Friends, it has never crashed. It always do a call correction. Each time it comes down, it will correct itself. Guess what? It starts going up. Bitcoin is the most valuable currency in the world. Bitcoin is the 11th largest money in the world. In 2010, my friend, $1 could buy 33 Bitcoin. Just $1 could buy 33 Bitcoin today. The value of the 3 Bitcoin is mind-blowing, because 1 Bitcoin right now is going for $8,000. Now, having said that, having open your mind to what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin is not, now I want to show you how you can grow your money. How you can grow your money, literally, the money in your custody, the money in your control, 100% in your control. How you can grow it by simply getting reports, tips and reports from PythonSignals, okay, which you apply to what you have in your hands and watch, you see your money grow. I take you there. Now, this is how it works, how we grow our money. Okay, before I show you how we grow our money, I want to let you know that in the crypto space, we have 2 types of coins. We have the stable coins and we have the volatile coins. And the volatile coins are those coins that fluctuate. They go with the movement of the market. Now, when the market is up, guess what? They are up. When the money is down, they are down. They are volatile. Examples of such coins include the Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Wax, Ripple, so many of them. Now, these are examples of volatile coins. Actually, over 2,000. You can go to coinmarketcap.com. You'll find a whole lot of them there. Now, we all have another set of coins. We call them stable coins. Now, stable coins, from the word stable, they are stable. They move nowhere. If you put $100 in stable coin today, 1 week after, 1 month after, 1 year after, it stays at $100 cryptocurrency value. It does not depreciate. But the same cannot be said of volatile coins. If you put $100 in volatile coin, if the market is going down, friends, your $100 can become $10. It can become $1. If the market is in an uptrend, your $100 can become $1,000. It can become $1 million. That is how it moves. It is volatile. Now, examples of stablecoin include TUSD, USDT, Pax, USDS, USDC, and a couple of them, actually less than 20. You know, there are very few. Now, what I want to show you now is this. If you know this, friends, you will not and never lose money again. This is one thing I didn't know, that I lost over 20 Bitcoin between 2017 and 2018. I never knew this trick. I never knew this simple information I'm passing across to you now. Please, I need you to listen to what I'm about sharing with you, because this is what I didn't know. As simple as it is, I didn't know it. As a result, I lost over 20 Bitcoin. So please, if you can follow me now, you will not and never again lose money in the crypto space. Or rather, you will make a lot of money. Now follow me. Now look at this. Whenever let me pull up my pen so that you can get to understand what we are sharing here. Now, if you look at the chart on the screen right now, this is the bottom. Follow my my marker. This is the bottom, right? While this is the top, the top. What are you going to do with what I just said now? Now, at every bottom, take note, at every bottom, ensure that your money is in volatile coins. At every bottom, ensure your money is in volatile coin, because after the bottom comes the top. After every bottom comes the top. So if your money is at the bottom, okay, in volatile coin, one thing is sure and one thing is guaranteed: you will make profit, because it's going to move to the top. It's since at the bottom. Now, at every top, ensure that your money is in stable coin. At every bottom, get your money, your hard-earned money, in volatile coin. Why at every top, get your money in stable coin? These are the two things you must do to ensure that you make profit, you remain profitable in the crypto space. All you need to do is swap between stable and volatile coin. At the bottom, volatile coin. At the top, stable coin. Bottom, volatile coin. Top, stable coin. That's all. That is all you need to do. Guess what? To do this is a click of buttons. Just 2 clicks will get you there. So how to do it? Do not bother yourself with it, because I told you earlier that you don't need prior experience to be part of PythonSignals. No, you don't. You don't. Okay, so now let's go. Let's see how we grow our money with PythonSignals tips and report. Don't forget, PythonSignals, one thing we do, we set tips, we say beyond tips and report, we say hope, we say future. Beyond tips and report, we say hope and we say future. Anybody will do anything. Yes, anything to get the future, to get future interpreted to him, to her. PythonSignals is doing that for your finances, so that you can have how will I put it now? So you can have cash flow into your hand that will blow your mind. Now let's look at this. At the bottom today, let's say you buy one Litecoin. Remember, Litecoin is a volatile coin. We have over 2,000 of them, so you are picking just one, which is Litecoin. Now you purchase one Litecoin at $25. Let me clear my screen. Okay, now you purchase one Litecoin at $25. Remember, at the bottom, then you allow this movement, up movement, to $100. When you get to $100, because you've established that this is the top, you've established that this is the top, what do? You move your $100 to a stable coin. Remember, we'll have a few of them. All right, we have TUSD, we have USDT, we have Pax, and a few others. So you can just pick any of them. So what do? You move your money into stable coin. Now, the moment you get a stable coin, you wait there. You leave your money there, because after the top comes the bottom. That's how it moves. It does not go in one direction. It's up and down. So when the moment you establish that this is the top, move your money to stable coin, because after that, the bottom is imminent. It is imminent. So hedge your money in a stable coin and wait for the drop. When people are struggling, thinking what is going on, you hedge your money. Now, the moment the price of Litecoin dropped to $50, and you establish that this is the bottom, This is the bottom. What do? You take your $100 away from the stable coin, bring it down here, and buy as many Litecoins as possible. You agree with me that with your $100, you can buy 2 Litecoins at 15 naira each. So now you have 2 Litecoins. What next? Because after every bottom comes the top. So you're going to follow this market to the top. When you get to the top at what? $500, and you are sure, Tabina certain that this is the top. What do? You simply move your money to a stable coin. You swap to stable coin. You convert to stable coin with a click or button. Like I said earlier, click or button. You move it to a stable coin. Now, because you had 2 Litecoins, each at $500, that will give you what? $1,000. That will give you $1,000. So now you have $1,000 hedged in the stable coin. So whatever happens in the market, you will not be affected because your money is safe, your money is secured, your money is hedged, so it will not drop with the market. Now, after every top comes the bottom. It is imminent. You can't do anything about it. After every top comes the bottom. So this bottom will occur. The market will drop to $100. When you drop to $100, what do? You take your $1,000 that you hedge, maybe a week ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, depends on the movement. Okay, you take it, they come to where you have your $100. What do? Because that is the bottom. Now you have $1,000. With $1,000, you can buy more coins now. You can buy more Litecoins. You can accumulate. You can acquire more coins. So at $100, you agree with me that you can buy 10 Litecoins with your $1,000. What do? Now you have what? You have 10 Litecoins at $100 each. Now, that happens to be the bottom. Don't forget that after every bottom comes the top. It is imminent. So this market will move to the top. This movement can happen in 1 week. It can happen in 2 weeks. It can happen in 6 weeks. It can happen in 4 weeks. It can happen in 3 months. It can happen in 3 months. It can happen in 1 year. But one thing is sure, it will happen. All right. Now, it gets $1,000 from $100. Now, because you have 10 Litecoins, now you can tell that your value of the coins you have is $10,000. $10,000 because you have what? Because you have 10 Litecoins. So because you have 10 Litecoins, now you have what? $10,000. Friends, once upon a time, you had just 1 Litecoin at $25. Once upon a time, just 1 Litecoin at $25. In fact, you invested $25 in your coins, only $25. But 5 months later, 6 months later, 1 year later, guess where it is? $10,000. Now, what we do in PythonSignals is called farming. So we are digital farmers. We do called farming. In farming, this is what we do in farming. We swap between stablecoin and volatile coins. So we farm. That's all we do. No more, no less. That's all we do. So we swap between stablecoin and Litecoin. With that, we're able to accumulate more coins. Now, in PythonSignals again, we are not disturbed. We don't care about the price of the coin. All right. What we care about is this: how many coins can you accumulate? How many coins can you accumulate? We're trying to help as many as possible. As a matter of fact, 1 million members of this community to accumulate as much as 7 Bitcoin in the next 2 or 3 years. That is our goal, irrespective of what you are starting with. All right, irrespective of that, that's our goal in PythonSignals. Now, look at one thing. Let me clear my screen and show you something. Now, look at this. When the price of our coins is up, guess what? We make profit. We make profit from 25 to 100, profit 50 to 500, profit 100 to 1,000, profit when the price go up, we're in profit. But when the price go down, loss? No way. We accumulate more coins. We buy more coins when the market is down. So we take advantage of the two movements. At the top, we make profits, we hedge. At the bottom, we buy more, we accumulate more, because we want to have as small coins as possible. I'm taking my time here because this is where we're actually making our money from. Don't forget, you do this outside PythonSignals. All you get from PythonSignals, the tips and reports to ensure that you are well guided. You're handed a future to ensure that you are well guided to accumulate as much coins as possible. Now, having said that, let's move on. Now, the $1 million question is this: when is the next top and when is the next bottom? We know quite well that every bottom we should accumulate, and on every top we should swap to stable coin. But when do we get this done? Oh, we have an advantage to that effect. Marius Landman is community advantage, the PythonSignals community advantage. He is a chief data analyst. Please don't forget, we have several data analysts in PythonSignals, but he is a chief data analyst. He coordinates, he ensures that everything is properly done. And this guy has over 30 years. Over 30 years combined works in complex system auditing. He's in global trend and, of course, algorithm forecast modeling. Now, this man has a superb algorithm which he used to give a direction of price of different commodity, of different things. No wonder he is a consultant to several oil and gas companies. Doing what? With his algorithm. He's giving them a direction. He's handing them a future, telling them when to buy, when to sell, when to hold when it comes to crude oil. That's what this guy be doing. He's doing that for Shell, for Geo and Gas, for Woodside, for Santos, for Halliburton, for Schlumberger, and several other top oil and gas companies out there. Friends, he happened to be the first person to call a high of 19,005 December 16, 2017. He happened to be the first, also the first to call a low about 3,600 December 2018. This is same guy, and now he's the one handing us the future, guiding us to ensure that we are not missing out. Now, he gives us the direction, he gives us a guide on the top 40 cryptocurrency, top 40. Yes, he narrowed it down to 10 to 5, but then top 40, it tells us exactly what to do with them and when to want to do business with them. Now, there are several clients to this opportunity. We have well-known billionaires, several millionaires around the world, several big banks, prominent oil and gas CEOs, pinnacle investment, and of course, I happen to be one of the clients of PythonSignals. Friends, you can't afford to miss what is happening in PythonSignals. Now, in 2017, an uptrend, because he guided people, Bitcoin moved from about $1,000 in January to 19,000, in fact touching 20,000 by December 2017. Now, for those who follow Marius, guess what? They're able to accumulate as much coins as possible. As a result, guess what? They made over 7,000% profit, return on investment. Talking about this is what, if you don't understand, I say when I say 7,000, now here is what I mean by that. It simply means that the man who started farming with 1 Bitcoin from January, by December 2017, this man was been able to accumulate up to 70 Bitcoin. In case you don't understand, when I say 7,000 return investment, that's what it means. 70 from 1. Now imagine that he bought 1 Bitcoin at $1,000 January. By December, it was already 20,000. By December, something he bought at 1,000. Not that one moved to 20,000, he had to accumulate up to 70 Bitcoin. Friends, in 2018, that was when people like us lost out very well. It was a downtrend. Many lost money. Why? We were deceived by Wall Street. We followed Wall Street. Wall Street told us to keep buying Bitcoin that December, that Bitcoin was going to 100,000. Whereas the followers of Marius told them to get out of the market, to swap to stable coin because the market was going to drop, was going to dip, and that happened. Now in 2018, when market dipped, people all over the world lost money in the crypto space. That's the reason why many will tell you they would never go into cryptocurrency, because it was a dark year for so many people in cryptocurrency. But that same year, followers of Marius still went ahead to make 580% in a downtrend in 2018. Friends, many went to retirement, and of course they became debt free. Do you know that over 1.5 million reports be downloaded from PythonSignals? Do you know that over 100,000 weekly reports, we have weekly views from PythonSignals? They will have well over 10,000 subscribers. Now, you may want to ask, all the reports, all the tips, are they always accurate? Are they always correct? Well, beyond correct, they are accurate. Now, between 2017 and April 2019, do you know that PythonSignals had given out 519 reports? Yes, Marius had given out 519 reports, only 18 failed. Simply means that 94 to 96% actually accurate. Friends, nobody will go to the market with 95, 94, 96% and will not be in profit. I mean, real profit. Friends, here are some reports. Here are some testimonials of some people. Before I share mine, I'll quickly read. Okay, let me share mine with you. Okay, I happen to be as a digital farmer, to be in the system when Marius called out Litecoin at $25. I actually bought at $25 and it moved to 100. As a matter of fact, I followed it to $132. That gave me over 500%, friends. Now imagine if I had good money to put in there, that would have given me some good money. That happened in a few weeks. Friends, the last time we buy, because in PythonSignals, we are into season buy and season sell. So the last time we bought was in March, April, May, June. All right. The last time we sold was in August, September. Guess what we are doing now? We are buying now. So we are into season. We are season. We do seasonal buy and seasonal sale. So having said that, now let's move on. I'll read some reports here, some testimonials here as time is flying. PythonSignals is amazing. The work Marius and the team does is next level. I'm studying civil engineering and just turned 21. I'm already growing my capital at an exponentially higher rate than any bank or unit trust. That's the guy speaking from his own country. Now we have this other guy in cap. He said, PythonSignals is one of the best things that have happened to me this year. I trade crypto like casino house. Boom profits. I love that. Let me read from this guy up here. So I've done so much research on crypto and I never have I come across analysis like this. Truly amazing. Many thanks to Marius and PythonSignals team. Now, this is the one I love most. This beautiful lady got this to say, an awesome experience thus far. I bless the day I found PythonSignals. I don't have to be a professional trader to be basking in profits. Yes, if you are not in PythonSignals, I wonder where you really want to be. Friends, thank you so much, PythonSignals. I'm stuck on you for life. Now, this lady is sharing my own testimony. I joined PythonSignals about 5 months ago. Friends, between time and now, the experience has been amazing. It is truly something we refer to as wealth transfer. That is what PythonSignals is bringing to us, wealth transfer. Now, if you are still thinking, if this is for you, wait a minute. I told you I followed the report at 25 and I got 132 with how much? Only 2 Litecoins. 40. Okay, well, I got in at 23, so $46. At $46. So I was, of course, not bold enough to call myself digital farmer, but something happened 2 months ago when my eyes got opened, exposed to the fact that the money I farm is right there on the farm. Do you get that? That the money I need to farm is right there on the farm. Now I can tell you I am becoming a true farmer because the money to farm is right there on the farm. Now let's go. How to earn money, how to earn Bitcoin with PythonSignals revenue share plan model. PythonSignals has a special revenue share model that you can follow step by step, and you will earn some good money, which you can use to farm eventually. Let's look at the advantages. Number one, we earn in Bitcoin. Already I've told you what Bitcoin represents and what Bitcoin is. Instant payouts, withdrawal, of course, is beautiful. You can withdraw in Bitcoin. You can withdraw to your local, to your bank. Right now in Nigeria, you can withdraw to a local bank in Nigeria. Something being worked upon right now. Kenya, very soon we will join to your local bank as well, and other countries will follow. But for me, I think I'm just fine with cryptocurrency. Now, so you enjoy spillover opportunity. Of course, you can get a subscription back in 3 months or less. Yes, it is possible. For me, I got it back in 2 days. Did I say 2 days? In 1 day. Now, only 30 days work required. No daily, no weekly, no monthly income cap, no cut off time, my friend, no balancing of weaker leg. You don't have to quit your job. This is the part I love most. You don't have to quit your job, my friend. Stay put with your business, stay put your work, stay put whatever it is you are doing, and still benefit, still profit from PythonSignals. Hey, this has never happened before. The last one, no condition to earn. I repeat, no condition to earn. As long as you are a member of PythonSignals community, one thing is certain: apart from your family, you earn as well, because 85% of our subscription is thrown back to the community from PythonSignals owners. Now let's move on. Now here is how it is being shared across board. Rising star, you get $100. As a white star, you earn $20 or $5. Level payout, you earn up to $5.1 million, my friend. It is the level payout that you earn even without referring anybody from spillover. Direct referrals, you get 10 or 15. Now here is the big question. Oh yes, direct referral bonus, get 10%. Now here's the big question. Are you willing? Are you willing to work for only 30 days to earn a minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less? Are you willing to work for only 30 days? The first thing is you, yes, you listening to me, you looking at the screen, watching the screen right now. Are you willing to work? It is a work to be done, and the work must be done within 30 days. Yes, it must be done within 30 days for you to earn minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less. The question you want to ask yourself, is this simple? Of course it's simple. Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. Is it, is this something that can pay us so well? Yes, it is. Looking at the amount of money there, it is $300,000. So you agree with me that that is a lot of money. Now, another question. If this is what I will earn in 18 months, what happens if I choose to compress the time? Can I do it less than 18 months? Can I do it in a shorter time? Can it be faster than expected? Yes, it can be faster than you can imagine. So it is simple, it is generous, and it is fast. Let's see the work that you must do. The only work you need to do is this. Your only task is to become Wi-Star qualified by getting just to $500 subscribers. Don't forget, you are coming to be part of this opportunity with $500 to have access to our tips and reports, to our future that you will get from PythonSignals. Now, for you to enjoy the extra, to enjoy the other earnings, you must get 2 persons to subscribe to PythonSignals. Only two, not 1,000, not 500, not 20. Not 10, only 2. Guess what? You are not to get these 2 every day. You are not to do it every week. No, not every month, not even every year. It is done one time, lifetime. If you get your 2 in your first 30 days, you will not and never to do it again. Never again. Never again. You will not do it again. So you must do all you can to ensure you get your 2 within your first 30 days. That's all. Friends, from what Joker now have to share with us here, he said the money you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Now, if you do the work, not avoiding it, if you do the work, what's the work? Get subscribers in 30 days. If you do the work, now imagine, see the income that will follow. Here is the income. Your first 1 month, why should you work in 30 days? Your first 1 month, you're going to earn $150. In your second month, you earn $180. In your third month, you earn $160. Don't forget, the work will be done in your first 30 days. I repeat, the work is expected to be done in your first 30 days. Once you are done doing your work in 30 days, you don't have to do anything again. You clock in, do your work, you clock out, and never to return. But one thing is sure, one thing is certain, you keep earning all of this. All you need to do, get your two persons who are also willing, ready to earn this amount of money in the next 18 months. That's all. Get your two who are willing to do the two that you're doing. Now, here's our advantage. Here's our advantage. One of the advantages we have is this. If you come on board, even without referring, even without, I repeat, even without referring, okay, now this is what you get. You are going to earn this. You're going to earn level bonus. You're going to earn it. No condition to earn. As a result of spillover, you will earn this. You will earn this up to $5,000. You will earn this even without referring anybody. Friends, that never happened before. It's happening with PythonSignals. It is happening with PythonSignals. Now, on the fourth month, you earn $480. Now, look at the ninth month, $10,240. After you have earned $3,800, $6,400, you are earning again $10,240. Please, this is not cumulative. It is not cumulative. You are earning this because you did the work 9 months ago. What was the task? What was the work? You got two persons to subscribe to PythonSignals. I tell people every time I have the opportunity to present that even if you don't want to be rich, even if you don't want to be rich, but one thing is sure, it will be too late for you to be poor if you become a member of PythonSignals. Now see what happens in the 10th month, $30,000. 11th month, $51,000. 12th month, $81,000. Not cumulative. This is what you are earning from the work you did 12 months ago. Look at the 13th month, $245,000. Now, straight to the 18th month, $3.2 million. $3.2 million. After you've earned 30,000, 51,000, 81,000, 247, 409, 64,000, 983,000, 1.9 million. Now you are earning again. You are earning $3.2 million. Friends, this can only happen with PythonSignals. You may want to ask, how possible will this be? Then you try it and see if you will not be paid. The payment is instant. In fact, you don't have to at the end of the month for you to withdraw money. At the moment the money is hitting your account, you can withdraw it. Now, recently, so many people left their money in their back office. Don't forget, this money is coming from a subscription because they chose to share with us. Though it was not there before, but just lately they decided to share subscription with us. Recently, guess what? They sent a mail out to everybody. He said, hey, why are you leaving your money in your back office? Why? We are not banks. Take your money off our back office. Take it. If you don't know what to do with it, go and farm with it. Friends, here is where you are getting the money from the farm right now. You are farming with the money from the system. All right, because we came in as struggling members of this community, but now we are getting some good cash from here to do the farming. Friends, it is getting better every now and then. 2 months in RSP. So much is happening right now. I want to show you some testimonials of how people are earning big with this opportunity. Now look at this system. This guy or this individual, okay, came in. Let me pick up my marker, my pen rather. Look at this. This person came in change the color to red. Person came in August 8th. All right, August 8th. From August 8th till when this slide was put together, that's 6 weeks. This individual has earned over $7,000. Sorry, I'm not carried away with that. That's not what I want to emphasize on. Here's my emphasis. Look at this person has only referred just two. When we say just two, we met just two. He has only referred only two. I mean, it could have earned $10,000 or more. That's not my business, or even less. Again, that is not my business. My concern is the fact that I pointed out earlier that the task is to get only 2. This individual got only 2. Only 2. Now, let's see others. All right. This person also came in. Okay, came in August 30th. In 5 weeks, $7,300. Again, just 2. Just 2, only 2 subscribers, only 2. He or she referred only 2 subscribers. In 5 weeks, it could have earned more or less. Again, that is not my concern. My concern is the fact that he has referred just 2 and yet made this amount of money in 5 weeks. Let's look at yet another earning. Okay, this individual came in, okay, August 3rd. All right, guess what he has earned? $6,000. Again, that is not my concern that he has earned $6,000 in 6 weeks. It could have been more, could have been less. But the point is this individual has gotten only 2. Friends, when we say you need only 2, we mean it's only 2. Only 2 subscribers. All right, only 2 subscribers. Let's move on. Now, here is another individual who has earned $9,000 between August 2nd and, of course, the time this slide was put together. Friends, this is amazing. This is mind-blowing. Things are changing across the globe. The best you can do for yourself is quickly get across to the person who invited you to this webinar and get yourself into the system. All right. Or if you the video, get how to get the link, and make sure you are part of this opportunity. Friends, it's amazing. Things are changing. The best you can do for yourself right now is to become a member of PythonSignals. Friends, what next? Of course, become a member of PythonSignals. And of course, don't forget that we told you earlier that there is need for you to pick up a pack. Friends, we are saying if you want to enjoy all the benefits we just mentioned earlier, the best pack for you is Galaxy Pack. That's the pack for you. That is the best pack for you. Otherwise, if you go for gold or platinum, you will not earn so much that we talked about. No, you won't earn so much. You won't earn rising star bonus. You won't earn 10 million white star bonus. You're going to miss out from all of that. So the best bet for you is what we're talking about is $500 subscription for 1 year. So if you're $500, we're sure that you have access to report for 1 year. Now, let me quickly take you back to something here. Friends, look at this continuous income flow. Do you know that every year as you subscribe, as you pay your $500 to resubscribe, you earn all these monies again? You earn everything again without referring new person. Without referring new person, you earn all these monies again. Friends, it is getting, I don't know the word to use, really crazy here, but the truth is that it is happening and it's happening. Finally, create a free trading account on Binance, Bitrest, or any other platform you are comfortable with for you to do the farming. Okay, now for you to do the earning, the extra, all right, you must do something. You must work for only 30 days by getting just 2 subscribers. If you do that, you start enjoying a limited trading profit, and of course, continuous income flow will be your second name. All right, again, I ask a question. Do you not believe that your $500 could change your life forever? Do you not believe? From the trading alone, friends, it will change your life. From the earning, the referral alone, the RSP, it will change your life even more. Friends, do yourself a favor or become a member of this community. Guess what? It is not about you. It is not about the family. It's about generations. It's about generations. All right. So do that and get started when? Now. They said the best time to have planted a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time to do so, friends, is now. Now. Hit the link and get started now. Don't be afraid to make a big decision. Friends, big things can only happen with big decisions. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Now, I want to give